CEO David Samore is offering a stamp of approval for his Palm Beach County pick. He says the food here is off the chain and their mastery of seafood is simply spectacular. He especially loves how all their dishes are made from scratch daily. It's located in Jupiter and it's called Leftovers Café.
I'm Gary Benedict, and I'm one of the managers here at Leftovers Café. We opened up 12 years ago as a part of our sister restaurant, which is the Food Shack. Leftovers Cafe came up when the owner and one of his executive chefs were in the walk-in cooler at the Food Shack and were trying to think of names, and they saw all the inventory in the walk-in cooler and said, oh, we should name it Leftovers Cafe. And it was just a play on words and it just stuck. Somebody was asking about our menu and what kind of cuisine it is. It's kind of hard to describe because it's kind of an Asian, Caribbean, American twist. Creative with all those different cultures that we have that work here. We let them be creative with that. So signature dishes, as far as starters, our tuna basil roll is one of our signature appetizers. The sweet potato encrusted fish. You know, if you go to our Yelp, you will see thousands of pictures of sweet potato encrusted fish and all kinds of different fish. Our daily catch, which is usually like 8 or 9 different fish in a day. Leftovers is all about our community, our staff, and our patrons. Everybody's been here a long time. So when people come in the door, our clients have been here for a long time too. Our patrons come often, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, some of them. So if you're new coming through the door, we want you to feel like them, you know, that you're gonna have a great experience and you're gonna feel welcomed.
So, David, tell us what you love most about Leftovers.
In a word, everything. But the beauty of the place is that it's unremarkable from the outside, but you walk in and you're transported to a very relaxed, casual sort of place with a menu that is there's a standard menu, and then there's a menu that changes every day, literally top to bottom, from appetizers to drinks to main courses and to desserts.
David, what did you have the last time you went in?
We tend to get the some kind of fish, either corvina, grouper, dolphin, in some sort of crust. They have a sweet potato crust, which is always our favorite, and then that is normally put on greens. So the creativity that's involved in the combination of flavors they put, and I know, Michelle, you would know the Asians look to include 5 different senses that are typically in the best
Mhm.
food, and you find that
Yes.
in their meals. There's the crunch, there's the hot, the heat, and all the rest of it. Anyway, it's spectacular.
Felipe, what did
And
you think?
I absolutely loved Leftovers. It was quite a drive for me. I live in South Miami and went all the way up to Jupiter. It was worth the drive. Leftovers has a very creative menu. That's the best way to describe it. I had mussels, and mussels are almost always the same when you go to a restaurant, but this had little chunks of pineapple in it, along with the tomatoes that just gave it the right flavor to those mussels. It switched it up, but made it outstanding.
And you had an adult mac and cheese, right?
Oh, that was really, really good. Very filling, very tasty, and it had a nice little kick to it. So that was nice, and that was definitely a leftover.
I bet. Greg, what did you think about Leftovers?
I walked into that place and I was immediately overwhelmed by the set menu and the daily menu. But there was a staff member, that team member that came up to me and really guided the two of us. I was with a
Mhm.
friend of mine, guided the two of us to make our choices and to give us some options. One of the first things that I saw right away was the fried Brussels sprouts. And I figured an appetizer of Brussels sprouts might be, a little plate or something. It was the size of a bathtub. There were two of us. It could have served 6 people. It had gorgonzola, it had greens and peppers, and it was just so delicious. And of course, I had the sweet potato encrusted corvina on greens with green beans and grapes and just so much to it. And it was gigantic. It was this gigantic piece of fish. I had to take half of it home. It was delicious.
David and Felipe, you both had the coconut tres leches. Do one of you want to jump in?
That coconut tres leches was so good, so good. It was a great, great flavor. And it's funny because I don't normally like coconut in my dessert, but I had to say it really went really well with their tres leches. And it was a great portion, great size, yummy.
David, do you want to tell me a little bit about the vibe of Leftovers?
Yeah, the vibe is, I don't know if I'd say it's Key Westy, but it's definitely got sort of a beach vibe, very casual. Um, you can't help but relax when you're there. And the people, because they're friendly across the board and helpful, you feel like you're in good, capable hands. And so the vibe is very relaxed. All the food and the drinks all reflect that vibe.
Felipe, tell me about is it the Stoner's Delight? It's a dessert?
So yeah, the name caught our attention. We were like, okay, Michelle, that Stoner's Delight is decadent, but it is so good. It's got chocolate, Nutella, marshmallow, the crust. It is so, so good. We shared it and we were done. And then the gentleman, who, by the way, Anthony, the waiter that was there, was amazing guiding us
Uh-huh.
through it. He brought us the coconut tres leche, by the way. And then
Nice.
we ate that too.
Nice. Well, David, Leftovers Cafe was your pick. Can you sum it up for us?
Wherever you live, it's worth the drive. Find a way, time, space, go there. Where you have at the end of that drive a guaranteed delicious meal that you'll remember for a long time to come.
Greg, can you give us a summary?
I want to eat more there. There's a lot on the menu that I just want to discover.
Felipe?
Lots of originality, creativity, and great flavor profiles. Well worth the drive.
Well, get your doggy bags ready for Leftovers Cafe, located at 451 University Boulevard in Jupiter. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday. Reservations aren't accepted, and the average price for dinner without drinks is about $40.